Hello, welcome back to another episode of Doki Literature Club Plus.
Me.
Last time we read some poems, and now we're
Reciting poems.
reciting poems. There's a lot to do with poems and literature.
Reading. This is the literature.
So, are you ready to go next, Sayori?
Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hand and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. That's yours.
This poem is called
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like she's trying. It's almost like when Yuri gets absorbed in her books and starts doing two different voices. What?
Why are you doing Joshua's voice?
Oh,
this is still narrator.
Oh, because she said the voice changed, so I thought I'd try to be funny.
Oh.
Sorry, it bombed.
No, it just flew over my head.
Somebody's not paying attention. Ouch! Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and it's seduced? Structured. Oh,
Structure.
thinking of that strong confidentness. Structured that ensures with perfect timing. Oh, God! This must be a rare glimpse into her whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as she bewildered even herself.
Bewildered.
It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Yeah! Everyone joins me afterwards. I'm doing the wrong voice again. And we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were all caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds up her poem to her chest and crushes it back into her seat. Oh wait, okay, I got chest. And rushes back into her seat. That poor paper.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Ah ha ha. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting the other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow I feel like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Suri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If we were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's voice almost gives me a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to read each other's deeply into someone. I thought I knew.
It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through.
Okay, that through and thought. Oh, that's it. There's an R in one of those words. I was like, wait, what? Sayori finishes. We applaud.
I did it!
Great job, Sayori. Oh, good job. I'm making it better.
Even Joshua liked it.
Freaking frosted flakes are better than good.
Boobies!
Say boobies.
Boobies! I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Joshua. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Joshua lower everyone's standards a bit before I have to do it. Natsuki!
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel horribly awkward. Yeah, they're even in size order.
Yeah.
I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard for me to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I'm sorry, I'm really not as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki
Begrudgingly
gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called I Don't Give a Shit. It's called... Well, why are you looking at me like that? Because you're presenting. Huh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a deep breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little underenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. Yeah. It's Nasuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and as they give life to the poem. Nasuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Fucking hated it.
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Eat my hair, Natsuki.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do the best to get through it. If it is for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, and I'll have to do my best.
Ready?
All right, let's go, Sayori.
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Joshua. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori!
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Oh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're putting me on the spot here.
Well, ooh, you get the answer. I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. Ooh.
Hmm.
Whoa.
Childhood friend or boobs?
Faithful or new friend, new girl? Let's push my old friend to the back. Here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You moved it down.
I feel wrong picking the other one.
Pick Sayori. It's okay.
Sayori? You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Yeah. But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Joshua. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I wanted to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. Let's see, they were talking about daydreaming. Oh?
How long?
Candy. Mary.
Puppy!
Puppy! Shiny. Damn. Graveyard? Yeah.
Raindrops.
Raindrop? Where's that at? Oh, right above.
Skirt.
Skirt. Pink. Lazy.
Fluffy.
We both thought fluffy. We said it first. Romance?
We're really stuck in Sayori this time. Desire.
That's it, right?
That's disaster.
Where's another? Oh, wait.
The bottom.
Oh, desire. I was just gonna do that.
Determination.
Bouncy. Awesome. Inferno. We did Bouncy. Oh, we did Bouncy already. Let's try Awesome. Kitty swimsuit. Yeah. Amazing.
Pleasure.
Okay, that kind of almost equaled out. I think Sayori took majority of it.
Oh man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika. Ika squid.
Good thing you like that type of thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have figured that one out.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for today. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me?
Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation she had dispersed with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they have been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Joshua, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but it seems like a bit downcast today. Like she's a bit downcast. Yeah.
She's upset. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is identically dragging a rubber eraser up and down the desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Joshua. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time I asked her and she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to know if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Joshua.
Me? How on earth would it come to that conclusion? How did you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anyone else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside of her. Ba-ding! Ba-ding! Ba-ding!
What? No way.
Yes way.
Sayori is always like that.
Nuh-uh.
She's always been full of sunshine.
She's cloudy today.
It's not any different now than it's always has been.
You're so funny, Joshua. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Dot, 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 dot.
Dot, dot. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. Yeah, meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori gently to talk to her, but she keeps her voice quiet that I can't hear from her from here. I sigh and sit down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, but I have too much fun with everyone else. Huh? But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's something I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly as I flustered look
With the flustered
look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone and start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's easier for me to do that. And we'll find out what he says to her in the next episode.
Bye-bye.